And he line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Oh,
left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 and the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw.
That's me. Oh, too slow.
Rudy Gay. Tim Patrick. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
This is weak.
A huge play there for Denver. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of them lazy giants. They go 5 feet away from the receiver.
Now they try the right side.
That should have been a hit.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there. Now it's 3rd and 2.
Should coughed him up as soon as he came up out of that corner.
You can either
fill holes, or
you can attack him, as he did there.
Don't hit that leg.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, man, all I had
He's
to do
got the first down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after one.
Not be this close to the red zone. Weak plays.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Stop.
Williams.
That's me. Oh, push him in there.
We'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal. Just not a
oh my God.
There on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're going to run this with a touchdown.
He's too big.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Broncos get a bit closer. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Both of them.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Whole job is my fault. I need 5 of them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
We are going to throw. Just going to. My nigga should be on fire right now, okay? We could throw the gustos.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to... In trouble here, and down he goes. Michael O.J. Mudia just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Oh, he lost a lot of yards.
A hole to dig out here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Oh, why did I throw that duck like that? Why did he throw it like that?
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
La 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 la.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
What the college coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Whoa, pick up that ball.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Hey, what's going on, Darrell?
Hey, Chris, how's it going, man?
Not too bad.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Darrell.
Are you sharing the screen or you haven't started yet?
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
The user and the password.
Yeah.
So.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Man, you see I'm in the league, man.
They'll run it here with P-Rod. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Yeah, that'll probably be better.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there and still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him.
Right above the 3 dots, that little blue sentence. Yeah, okay. And then yeah, it should show it to you. Yeah. And then click change at the top.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Yeah.
Complete
if you do the
the
first
tight end, Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yep. And then you just kind of gotta wait. Yeah. That status will change this account schedule for immediate change. That'll change. And I think when they first told us, they said it would take like
first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
like 2 minutes.
Now to
He
throw.
turned the account red.
Buying time to his left. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas
If you push
City.
back and search the account again,
Mecole Hardman.
the back
As
button,
the first half is
by
winding
change,
down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead
it'll
here
go back and
just
take you to
before
the screen you
halftime.
search for it. Yeah, it'll show you if it's going to do the same thing that it did when I did it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So if you pull the account back up and see kind of like how you search for it,
The
and it'll
Broncos onto
show
the
up,
field ready to
it'll
start their
say
next
what
drive.
status it's
And
in.
they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, see this one. Then go back to additional details. Yeah.
So we've reached halftime here on
character,
opening weekend.
So yeah, it's a
Now
little
we
bit
send you
different.
out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs
Yeah,
likely
so
making plenty of adjustments
I don't know.
after their first half of football.
That's different
So
from
for the call
mine,
of the
but
second half here
it'll
in week one,
disable
we go
the
back to Brandon
it'll
and
disable
Charles.
the account. Well, not disable the account. It'll just that connection between CyberArk and the database. It turns that off, so you can't make changes from here at all when it's disabled.
Alright, guys.
So then we end up having to change it manually anyway.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Yeah,
And they will
I've
not
never
get a
seen
chance
it
to
work,
return
even
this
though,
one as it's
they
through the
said
end zone for a
that
touchback.
functionality should be available now. I haven't got it to work.
That makes sense.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
What I'm worried about is
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw.
I'm going to go back there.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They push him back 8 yards.
Yeah, it'll
in
just-
time
it'll
on
just say
2nd
that.
down. And that's his
Yeah.
2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask
They
a
have
defensive
to,
end or an edge rusher to play any
the
better than what we're
CyberArk
seeing
team has
right
to come
now.
in
And partner, it's
and
still
fix
just the
that.
third quarter.
Like we
I'm
usually have to
thinking
put
he's
like
not
a
done
ticket
yet.
in
Even
for
if he's
them
not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of
to
pressure
return
to the
it back
pocket.
to whatever monitoring function it was on. But you could still like change the password and
Offense in
update the save.
desperate need of a
Like you
conversion
could
as they come
update
up
the
on
password
3rd
in there
down.
so it's still stored. It's just you can't. CyberArk won't communicate with the database in any way.
Alright, guys.
He'll look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge play there for Denver. If you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws. And here's one in his NFL
I was
debut for
looking at the
big yardage.
computer and
And
they
this is
came
going to be
out
a
and
big
played.
test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Running right through him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Do we want to do them today? Do we want to start trying to knock out the problem?
Now a handoff here to his running
How many
back.
do
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
I don't know if
Now they
thought it
struggled
was
to
like
get him rolling
100.
on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Knock out.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
yeah, I don't think you guys ever came to like a
They go play action here
determine
on first down.
like a
Flush to
decision
his
on it.
right, and he'll protect
Because
himself at the
I know
end
if we
here as
change them
winds up
all
getting pretty
right
decent
now,
yardage.
then like
The
as fast as
improv
we
on the
can,
scramble
then
there
you'll have to
gets it
change them
6,
all
and
at
it'll
the
be
same
second
time
down.
next year. And I didn't know how many you guys wanted to do. Like if you wanted to stagger them or what, so you're not changing them all at one time.
Yeah, we're going to have to do it twice. So the plan was that we change them all like today or this week or next week. And then we start
Now
staggering
they'll run
them
it on the toss.
again. So we're going to have to change it.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 24 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Man, I know this nigga really fucking young. I couldn't even
And the
see.
lead is trimmed down
I
to
had the
10.
wrong view and everything. I didn't know if he was doing a field goal or I didn't know what was doing. Yeah, we'll put a random password in there.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The only thing I could say about that for being character
He will return
thing
this
that
from
you
deep
have
in the
is
end
that
zone.
I know CyberArk,
Inside the 20,
even
good
with the
coverage as he's
password
dropped at the 17.
criteria, it might be more strict in the database, if that makes sense. Like I know certain characters are the database won't take,
The
and
Chiefs
CyberArk
offense
might
about
try to
set
use,
to begin
and
this
that
drive.
might be
And they were terrific in the
why you
first
have that
half,
extra,
built up a sizable
why your
lead,
error
but
is
it's
a
just
little
been
bit
cut
different
into a
from
bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager.
Nah, I use
because,
it a
let's face
second,
it,
man.
they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on
I mean,
with
you
this.
probably
We
you
gotta go out
probably
there and get some more
could,
points.
but I know at one point I would get an error in the database that wouldn't work in CyberArk and vice versa, depending
The
on
run got 4.
what
Now they
password
deal
you're
with a second
generating.
and 6.
Like I think the database won't take
Edwards
certain
away as
special
they run out
characters,
of the gun. And he's
but
gonna
it
get
also
this one
allows for a
across the
shorter
30-yard
password
line.
than
22
CyberArk
yards
does.
rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball
If
just
I'm
5
making
times.
sense.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Pirine. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Behind the chain, second and 12.
I thought I was up by like 22.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Man, if I could fake
An
it.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
So maybe we hold until we get back to this arm. So I got a feeling.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And here's Hoff Richter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
Lord, if I lose my first
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
I go up 21-0 to start the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On play action, they'll throw.
Nobody's
Flushed out.
No! He's going to throw the ball. He's going to throw the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
I was not ready. Still early.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes going to throw.
And he threw that shit right there. He goes. Bump him out. How do you put that DB whatever adjustment where they just start backing up automatically?
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Some people, when I do it, like if I put the niggas on the street, them niggas would just take off running and back and like not even really play. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. That's the pass right there.
I think he's got to be careful not
That's supposed to be a pick.
Coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
them drags,
he's got
them
2nd
rookie
and 3rd down to
drags,
fall
man.
back on.
They're not gonna let you throw no drag. The rookie drags come right to you. Man, I can't believe I sure thought that nigga was just finna bail out and run away.
Back to throw here.
It is too. Why you not down there?
It's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really.
I know when I start playing people, as soon as I beat them beat once,
down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL,
I saw him coming.
I got have expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Honey Badger.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann
Mathieu.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send them backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Man, this nigga want to get back on the phone. Right there.
2nd down and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 20.
It's some bullshit.
Brandon, I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world up to the challenge.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
I pressed the wrong button.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Justin Simmons.
Because I'm supposed to hit the corner route. Man, in the corner route. I need to make
defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Going to the corner out. The sitting there on the sideline waiting on me to throw the ball.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What we got here? Good, man. I ain't had a division loss in 2 seasons.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT hoping to maintain their slim advantage. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Hey, good luck. I kind of know this is it. All the penalties work the same.
I mean, I don't think it stops anything, but we don't. I don't do that.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Not by the system, but it's probably an issue. Like, all right,
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like he knows coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds. And then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage on the front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Back to throw, Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
You saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Some good games around the league here early in week one, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the
for
flashiest
any of them,
run,
I
not
think
the one that's going to
the
break
niche
for big
might, but
yardage, but he
if they're not in Cyborg, I don't
taking
have
care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
I don't know what's happening, but
here's play number
I don't
7
know why
on the
you
drive.
have
This is
3
3rd and
times
7. Edwards-Helaire on the counter, and he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
It's been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
I'm gonna kick. I might as well. 3-point. Guess I can make you have to give a touchdown.
I think he said that's what yeah, I think it's that.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I think that's it for all.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Butker's kick here is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
For the new password, I'm gonna make it so, what you too hard for you to type. That's our plan for right now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw.
Yeah,
but nowadays, it's not just the ball being
I know it's in that documentation somewhere. So I wonder if you had it handy. All right. So which account do you want to start with?
I mean, whichever one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're doing a dev account, right?
No,
a non-prod account, I mean. Oh, we're doing prod?
Yeah,
okay.
That's all we.
All you have?
That's
okay,
all
yeah,
we
that's
have
right.
in our safe is prod, pretty much.
Yeah.
We do have some dev ones, but.
Where's my chat? Here it is.
I think Kevin wants to do prod.
I'll put the syntax in there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Do you have something that shows what if anything is running? Do you have anything that shows if stuff is running with that account? Like just to make sure we don't
break anything.
Yeah.
I got some old queries. I have to dig them up though. Now,
in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
I mean, Batch is done, so I think anything major, we should be okay on. Like if we see it fail, somebody from our team.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
How about we do this?
He's back to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice?